Good evening and welcome to story number 206. My name is Mary and today's story is called The Walls Completed. Soon the news spread that the walls of Jerusalem were rising from their ruins. There were many who were far from pleased when they heard this, for they hated the Jews and their God, and did not want to see Jerusalem strong. The leader of these people was a man named Sanballat, who came from Samaria, where all the people were jealous of the Jews. "What are these feeble Jews doing?" said Sanballat. "Do they intend to make their city strong? Will they pile up stones from the rubbish of the buried city?" His servant Tobiah said, it is Tobiah said, "Why, if a fox tried, he could break down their little wall." The Arabians from the desert, the Philistines from Ashdod on the plain, and the Ammonites from the east of Jordan, so that if the wall was built, they couldn't plunder the city. They tried to form an army to attack the city and stop the building, but Nehemiah prayed to God for help. Then chose watchmen to walk around the wall and watch for any enemies. Half of Nehemiah's men worked on the wall, while the other half held the bows, spears, and armor of the workers. In some places, a man would hold a spear in one hand while he spread mortar with the other. At other places, men worked with their swords hanging at one side, always ready for battle. Nehemiah rode his horse around the wall, while his servant walked beside him with a trumpet. He said, "The work is large, and you are far apart from one another. Wherever you hear the sound of the trumpet, leave your work, take your arms, and go to the place where it sounds. The Lord will fight for us." Since they were not strong enough to fight the Jews, Sanballat, Tobiah, and another of their leaders named Gassam sent a letter to Nehemiah saying, "Come and meet us in one of the villages on the plain near the Great Sea, and let's talk about this matter." Nehemiah knew that to go to this place and return to Jerusalem would take more than a week, so he sent back the answer, "I am doing a great work, and I cannot come down. Why should the work stop so I can come down and talk with you?" Over and over again, they sent for Nehemiah, but he refused to come. Finally, Sanballat sent a letter with this message: It is told among all the people, and Gesem says it is a fact that you are building this city to rebel against the king of Persia and set up a kingdom of your own. Talk with us, or trouble may come to you. Nehemiah wrote back, "You know very well that there is no truth in these stories. You have made them up yourselves. Some of the Jews in the city were friendly to these enemies outside, and these men tried to frighten Nehemiah. One of them made believe he was a prophet and said to Nehemiah, 'Go into the temple and hide, for in the night your enemies will come to kill you.' 'Should I run away and hide myself?' said Nehemiah. 'No, I will not go.' So hard did the men of Judea work that 52 days after the work began, it was finished. The gates were hung and guards were placed inside so no enemy could enter. Now Jerusalem began to rise from its weakness and helplessness and became a strong city again." And that was the word of the Lord. Now I will read to you the discussion questions. Number 1. Why didn't the Jews' neighbors want the city's wall rebuilt? Why didn't the Jews' neighbors want the city's walls rebuilt? Number 2. Name 2 things Nehemiah did to keep out the enemies. Name 2 things Nehemiah did to keep out the enemies. Number 3. Why wouldn't Nehemiah meet with his enemies? Number 3. Why wouldn't Nehemiah meet with his enemies? Number 4. What did the people have to say about the enemies? What did the people have to say about the enemies? Number 5 and last. What did the people do to help? What did the people do to help? And with that last question, we finish story number 206. Thank you for being there, and may God bless us all. Until next time. Bye-bye for now.